All right, hello, good afternoon, or good morning still, everybody. Welcome to Miami International Airport. We've got the beautiful PMDG 737 sitting on the ground here in MIA in the beautiful Slammer Air livery, courtesy of LUNAR Jets, and he won't be joining us today. He has already let us know that, but his presence is always felt around here, even with the beautiful livery here that we do have. A rainy day here, or I guess not rainy necessarily, but cloudy day here in Miami. Sean, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, sir? There we go. I've got the chat back up in on my monitor here, or on the OBS finally, so that ended up working out, so that's good. Okay, we are back to some normal stuff here. So yeah, guys, welcome. Tropical Storm Jerry is in the Atlantic right now. Oh, is that right? Okay. Let's check out Navigraph. Let's look at what the weather's saying. Jerry. What's Jerry doing out there? We're on VATSIM, and there is going to be ATC coverage for us today. Did I say Navigraph? I meant to say we're on, I was looking at Navigraph. We're going to be on VATSIM, is what I meant to say, if we are, in fact, on there. We should have Limp flying with us today if we aren't too late for him. We'll see if he'll be around lurking with us here. We're going to go ahead and log all the way into VATSIM. We're going to be Slammer 931, I believe. Slammer 931. 931, and we're a 738. Oh, wait. Oh, I did. Slammer 931, there we go. That should be a little bit better for us. Alright, guys, since we started a little bit late here, couple things I did. I changed the I did a little Halloween festivities. My little profile picture is now a little Halloween little ghost guy, so that's fun. And also I tried to do my banner for my actual YouTube. I'll work on that and get that maybe all sorted out, so we will go ahead and figure that out eventually. Alright, we'll go ahead and turn up the panel lights here, and that's that. We are on GPU power right now, so that is good. And we just got our clearance 7622 on the squawk code. We'll just go ahead and do that now. 762 and a 2, and we'll go ahead and turn that on. We are squawking mode Charlie. So we'll go ahead and get our weather and stuff like that here in just a little bit. We'll go ahead and pull that up down there. For now, nav data is out of date. That's all right. The old girl. That's right, Arrow. What's up, man? Welcome back. Yeah, we got the 737-800 here. It's the only... We don't have the MAX. I would have flown the MAX. We don't have it in the Slammer livery. So I wanted to actually rep the Slammer livery today. So yeah, so we got a request sim brief, MKJS, not even sure where that is, I'm not gonna lie. Jerry is expected to become a hurricane. Well, we fly, luckily around here, that doesn't stop us, you know what I'm saying? We should be alright. Looks like it's gonna go IFR in our airport here in Montego Bay. Oh, it's Montego Bay, Jamaica. We're going down to Montego Bay today. All right, there you go. So yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be VFR at the time we're supposed to get down there. It'll go IFR in like a few hours, I think, or 2 hours. No, 4 hours. No. Yeah, 4 hours. Mental math. All right, all that stuff is loaded up now. We're going to go ahead and see if we can get some boarding from GSX. Request boarding. We're going to go ahead and get the IRS's aligning. Limp, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Not going to be able to join too late to start. No, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. Sean, we're heading down to Jamaica. This is a shout out to Limp though. This is his suggested route. All right, let's take a look at what he said. Pre-departure clearance start. Okay. We are squawking the right code. Maintain 5,370 at 10 minutes after departure. Frequency is -- 26. Context 2685 for taxi. Pushback pilot's discretions. Route is filed. Guava 2. So we'll see. Let's see what the ATIS says about.
Boarding requested.
Okay. God, we contract around here. Miami departure rate is 33,675. Yankee.
Miami
Shout out Arrow,
International
thanks for
Airport
subbing, man.
departure information Yankee 1453 Zulu. Wind 110 at 14. Visibility 10. 2,800 scattered. Ceiling 3,500 broken. 7,000 broken. Temperature 31. 2.23. Altimeter 29904. Departing runways 8 left, 8 right, 9er, 12. Notice to airmen runways 12, 30 closed.
Okay.
Frequency 119.45 out of service. Hazardous weather information for Miami
2685 for
International
push.
Airport area available.
So we'll go ahead and set that up for now, and then departure frequency. Looks like 2685 is the departure frequency, so we're gonna go ahead and stick with that there. Never been scared of anything named Jerry. Wait, are you kind of flying where Jerry is going? I have no idea. I don't know. I didn't even know this Jerry guy was out there. But I looked and I didn't see anything really on the radar. I looked on the Navigraph radar. So I didn't. I don't think we're gonna have too much of an issue there. We'll hope for 8 right for departure. It said they're doing runway 9 and 12, basically all the east runways, but 1230 is closed, I guess. I don't know. So we'll expect 8 right, I guess, for now. We'll see. We're on the Guava 2. He said flight with a check airman today. Nice, congrats, man. Those are always a little nerve-wracking, if they can be at least, but that is actually they're really easy at our company, so we never really have to worry about that. But that's good though, man. Use GPS position for the IRS line on page 2. Oh, I got disconnected. On page 2. Oh wait, pausing it. And GPS position. Okay, left or right, does it matter? So we got the Guava 2 loaded up. We can focus on the rest of the route once we kind of get up and flying. But for right now, we're going to kind of just send it with what we've got. So we did our route. Let's go overhead and let's start up the APU now. Let's get our fuel pumps on, and we'll make sure we get our seatbelt signs on as well. We get our window heats.
38 heavy, winds 10014, Arnav Jamba, runway 8 right, that's takeoff.
Right, he just cleared him off 8 right, so we'll expect that, I guess. Okay, so we've got that going for us. Maybe did I mess up the APU start?
Aircraft calling Miami departure 5x5.
Low fuel pressure? Might be doing something stupid. I just kind of loaded up from GPU start, so I don't know. I don't know why the... Oh, battery's not even on. That might be why. Yeah, there it is. Atta boy. There we go. I was like, bro. 37,000 feet is the cruising altitude for today. We'll set that right now so we don't forget that in 4 feet on the landing elevation. So we'll leave that set right where it's at. There we go. Now we hear the starter going back there. I had it, it always defaults to starting with the engines running for whatever reason. So I just hit it, I hit it on GPU start,
let me send you
and
that
it puts it on just GPU.
3762, and you said you ready
For some reason it doesn't turn the battery on, so whatever.
2001, roger, runway 10 left.
Alright, we are getting there on the boarding. We're going to go ahead and go over to the iPad and do some performance numbers. Insert from OFP. Right, we're going to expect a right from aircraft. Hopefully that'll work. Yep, there we go. Insert all that good stuff with B for that. And we'll go into the perf page. We'll get the 0 fuel weight. Oh wait, we have to request it. That's right. And flights, I'll see if I can actually get a...
Yep, the 2001, I just sent you that PDC, you just need the maintain, but...
About 3,000 in the alternates. Oh, it gave us the alternates, so it calculated it, so it's good. 2.7 or 5.7.
Heavy radar contact.
N1, let's take a look here. It wants us takeoff D rate 1. Celtem 45.
38 heavy south.
Passing 2,100 now.
45 flaps 5. CG is set 138 or 137, 138, 144 on the V2 speeds. That all looks good. Takeoff 1 flaps 5. Yep, all that looks good. He said climb maintain 5,000 feet initially, and then 144 on the V2 speed.
Yeah, the 2801. If you don't have a Charlie full length, you can grab it.
144, and then what else am I gonna look at? I was gonna look at the Guava 2 departure off runway 8 right. It says 092 heading. So we'll go ahead and set that up there as well. All right. Looking good here, guys. Looking good. Boarding is all done, so that's good. And we are pretty much ready to rock and roll. We'll get the APU gens on. We'll get the APU bleeds on. Packs can come on. And we'll get the hydraulics on here in just a second. For right now, though, all that's good to go. We're going to go ahead and dismiss the chocks, which should also get rid of the GPU and everything, I think. We'll go ahead and get them ready for pushback and departure. That is at our discretion. Leave auto throttle off to a lineup? Okay. Saves you from fat fingering the toga button and going to a wall. Fair enough. We'll quick out of the pushback here. We'll see if we got anybody else around us. We got some Americans over there. We'll bring it back onto the line here. Oh, come on. There we go. Bring it in. Just a quick little pushback. And I'm pretty sure we are good to go. I just wanted to make sure that we did everything here. All that stuff is done, ready to rock and roll. Takeoff stuff is good to go, so we can go ahead and put that over here. Return, I just want to go to... there we go. Oh, there we go. I think we're good to go. I don't think I'm doing anything stupid right now. We'll get the beacon light on. We can pressurize the hydraulics. And I guess we do the propies. When do you do the yaw damper, by the way? Yaw damp on now? Okay, I was literally just about to ask you that. That's crazy. Great timing on that. So that doesn't... we'll go ahead and release the park brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Why do you do the yaw damp on the ground? Because, like that doesn't hinder... I mean, I know you have your tiller, but that doesn't hinder, like, your taxiing or, like, flight control stuff or anything like that? Alright, we'll go into 2 to start. We've got our beacon light on, and that's all we need for right now, so we're chilling. Oh, packs. Gosh dang it, I always forget about the packs in this plane. Does it go to auto? Is it off auto, or is everything off? Part of the overhead flow. It's just so weird to me.
10, RNAV elbow, runway 10 left, clear Pacifica.
Good, introduce fuel and we'll go outside. Oh yeah, the lovely Boris sounds here as well, by the way. So these sounds are so good. Off, open, off. Okay. It powers more than just the yacht amper. Oh, okay.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Are you going to get engine start? Get out of here.
We have a good engine start.
What else is it power? Let's go to engine numero un. Introduce fuel to number 1.
Unlocking gear.
Making 38 heavy, Miami Center is offline, radar service terminated.
Tow truck disconnected, bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Alright. Here's the starter cutout. Let's go with the generators coming on. Let's see. We're all good up there. I guess we can get the probe heats on. Stall management system. Okay. APU can now come off. We can get the packs back on. And, oh, he said off, open, off. Okay, so it stays down on open. Gotcha. AP bleed come off, and all of our lights are set for now. We'll get the taxi light on once we get ready to roll. Let's go. Flaps 5 is set. Auto brake RTO. Just make sure that is flaps 5. Do believe. On the start switches? Okay. Gotcha. Anything else? Miami approach, Slammer 931 ready for taxi with Yankee.
Slammer 931, Miami 80, departure, thanks for Yankee. Runway 8 right, taxi via Mike.
Mike to 8 right, Slammer 931. ISO valves go to auto? Okay. Dude, the sounds are so good in this plane. Especially from the back. I mean, I've only ever flown a 737 from the back, so I mean, you tell me how they sound from the front aero, but dude, they sound so good from back here. Especially, I always feel like I'm sitting behind the wings, like especially this, like, just hear all that air. Oh. I feel like I'm sitting on a 737 right now. Like, it's just crazy. Alright, so we said on mic. So we can, actually, wait, there's a, there we can just cross right in here. Dude, these sounds are so good. I love these sounds so much, bro. And we are all good to go, I believe. I did not hit the taxi light. There we go. PMDG ones sound pretty good. Oh, really? Well, this is the Boris sound pack, so they should sound even better. 8 right on mic. A lot louder up. Oh, is it really? That's interesting.
City 2801 radar contact. Lapa maintain 16,000 sails. City 2801 radar contact. Sail.
So good. I love those sounds, bro. Arrow, did you say yesterday that you're kind of trying to transition to the U.S.?
JetBlue 2801.
I think somebody might be on final out there. Or not. Nice. I've been thinking about transitioning to Europe, so. Quill, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Not liking the looks of that sky. Man, we'll be above it in no time. Don't you worry about a thing, Quill. Soon-to-be fiance is from the U.S. Oh, soon-to-be fiance. Oh, congrats, man. Congrats.
JetBlue 2801.
I seem to have left a lot of Slammer aircraft down there in Miami. That's alright, we're getting one out there for you. Thanksgiving proposal in the works. Nice, man. Congrats. Yeah, good question. I just got married recently, so if you need any help with anything, let me know. Or if you need any, I think we got to hold short here. Yeah, Miami Slammer 931, shorter runway 8 right, we're ready.
Then on 931, Roger, RNAV, Baller, runway 8, right clear for takeoff, winds now 09015, goes 20.
RNAV Baller, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff, Slammer 931. Alright, clear for takeoff, let's get some togas in the chat. We are ready to rock and roll here, boys.
Zulu, arrival information, Mike, now current, altimeter 29904, the wind's now 09015, goes 20.
We'll go ahead and get the auto throttle on there
North
as
Lauderdale
well.
information, Victor, now current, altimeter 29904, the wind's now 0613.
On the guava. There we go. Spool them up. 50-ish. And toga. Oh, wait, is this one? There we go. Crispy's alive. That's checked.
V1, rotate.
Rotate. Eventually. There we go. Look at that. See, we got a nice hole right there. You see that?
Positive rate.
Here's coming up outside view. Yee-hoo! Oh, yeah. Like a homesick angel. Look at her go. We get on a VNAV on. Dang, dude. I've got my stick like.
931 radar contact, maintain 16,000 to altitude.
Up to 16,000, passing 1800, Slammer 931. I've literally got my physical yoke like 45 degrees over. There we go. Alright, we're heading towards the baller. Flaps 1. Oh. Bruh. We'll go flaps up. Oh, did you hear that? A little turbulence. That's kind of cool. There we go, auto brake off as well. I would lock the gear if I could. Alright guys, numbers for the flight. We've got an hour and 16 minutes of airtime today. Taking 153 people with us. And we've also got cruising out to 37,000 feet today. Going 496 miles, almost 500 miles down to... Where did I say this place is? Montego Bay. We'll go. We should have gotten traffic on earlier, I guess, or not. What data? There we go. Look at that. What's drawing you to the EU, if you don't mind me asking? Any kind of jet job? Yeah, I don't know. It's just impossible to, I mean, obviously for somebody like you who has jet time right now, like it's easier to find a job, but I've got like 1,200 hours total and like almost 1,000 hours turbine and smashed all my ATP mins and you couldn't pay somebody to hire you right now, so just sucks. So much more fun than a boring Airbus. Exactly. I don't think I would ever actually transfer to the EU. I've thought about it, but getting the EASA license and everything, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, dude. Getting that EASA license seems crazy. So I don't want to. All right, 16,000 we're climbing up to. Through 10,000 we'll go ahead and get our lights off. And can we go back to auto for these yet or not yet? 14 exams, geez. Is it the same going EASA to FAA and FAA to EASA or what? See, man, we're all good. Auto now, okay. Will, I mean, yeah, it is, what happened? You signed up to join the Air Force?
You're
I mean,
931.
I'm just
climbing out of fire space. Miami Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Change to advisory for the team.
over to advisory, Slammer 931, get it. Alright, so we got 22.8 plugged in. The Air Force is still an option. I'm waiting to hear back from my test results. So, I mean, like I said, I'm not going to open. I bumped the trim. My bad. Air Force is definitely still an option, and probably, I would say it's likely to happen still. So if I get in there, I'm not going to have any issues with jet time and getting hired in other places and stuff like that. It's definitely going to keep me busy. So I'm not really worried about that. But yeah, Quill, in terms of getting hired, yeah, man, I mean, everybody, like PICs at my company are having a hard time getting hired. Like, I'm a cadet with a couple different places, and like, I know some Frontier cadets we're getting class dates in 2027. April, like not like January 2027, like April of 2027. These guys are getting class dates at Frontier. So pretty brutal. Yeah. Yeah, I said FA can be done in like less than a month. Oh geez. but FAA to EASA. Why is that the case? Why is FAA to EASA harder than EASA to FAA? I thought you were afraid you just can make it through boot camp. Get out of here. Nah, I'm waiting on test results. Me to whip you into shape? Yeah, I'll come down to Florida and work out in the heat for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I just applied to a pretty similar like operator to like what I do right now, and like you just get these emails back, and they're just like, oh yeah, we want our captains to have like FAA min, or I'm sorry, ATP mins and like this and that. And you're like, dude, like what captain is gonna come fly for you with ATP mins? Like, I don't know, man. It's just a crazy, crazy time right now, so bureaucracy and hoops to jump through. Gotcha. Do you get to keep your FAA license when you do this, and does it cost a lot of money? Quill said it's hard to believe considering how desperate airlines will be for pilots pretty soon as all the older ones start retiring with massive waves. You think they start taking people sooner rather than later? They're supposed to. Like, the thing is, man, Quill, you'll learn this, dude, is like, you just believe it when you see it. Like, everybody's like, oh, United wants to hire 1,000 pilots by the end of the year. Like, okay, I'll believe it whenever I see United hire 1,000 pilots by the end of the year. Like, I'll believe it whenever I see guys, you know, from the regionals start moving up and everything. And honestly, one of the worst things right now is just airplanes in general, and Airbus and Boeing both just, you know, are disasters right now. So it seems like once airplanes start getting delivered, like I jump seated with some guys from Southwest recently, and they were like, oh yeah, once we get our airplanes, like we're going to see us hire like never before. And it's like, okay, I mean, I'll believe it when I see it. So I don't know, man. It's like people are saying like, oh yeah, early 2026, things are really going to open up. Things are going to open up. And it's like, okay. I mean, the problem is, Quill, is that like over COVID, there's this chart, and I don't know, it could be fake. It's the internet, who knows? But there's this chart, and it shows like the amount of hiring that the major airlines did over the last like 10 years. And like the 2 years like after COVID, they hired like double what they had been doing. So it's like they way overcompensated after COVID and hired like crazy, but like kind of screwed the next few years in the process. So, you know, I don't think you're ever going to see things move that fast again. I mean, I could definitely be wrong, but I think you're going to see things stabilize eventually. Like, I think right now it's so bad because of how much they hired so fast. And I think that in a few years, you'll hopefully see things, or not in a few years, hopefully in a few months, see things stabilize and just kind of go back to like, okay, hey, if you have your time, you know, maybe you need a little higher, but like you can get a job. Like some of these minimums, like Frontier's multi-minimums, they were like 3,000 hours or something like that, or like 1,000 hours of multi or something like that. Like, I don't know, man. Like, what FO is coming to you and applying with 1,000 hours of multi? Like, I don't know, man. It's just crazy stuff. But Era said, I'm hoping by the time I get my visa sorted, I'll have hopefully about 4,000 hours jet time with about 1,000 left seat. Oh man, yeah, dude, you'll be set. You're good, dude. 4,000 hours of jet time, 1,000 left seat. You'll be good. You can go wherever you want, pretty much. EASA ratings are only valid for a year. Complex ratings. Oh, okay, so they're not like the U.S. where they like stay valid forever type thing. I see. 2.5 years at least before I'll be over there looking for jobs. Yeah, like I said, and that by that time, man, the airline industry could be totally different over here. In 2.5 years, you know, who knows what the airline industry looks like at that point. Like, the airline industry over here is so volatile, and, you know, Quill, this is for you too, like, the airline industry is so volatile, like, it can change on a dime. Like, sometimes airlines will open up their hiring and, like, not even say anything. Like, Southwest apparently, and they did, Southwest said they were opening up their hiring, but I think we've talked about this on here before, but Southwest opened up their hiring. They were going to hire, like, I think like 200 to 400 guys, something like that. They opened up their hiring for like 5 days. They got 8,000 applications. So it's like, that's where the market's at right now. Like, they closed down their hiring early because they were like, we can't even take any more applications. Like, this is ridiculous. So, you know, who knows? Like, everybody's path is different too. You know, maybe you could be the guy that gets taken. You know, you just never know, but yeah. So I'm not too worried about it, what it's doing now. Yeah, exactly. Look how it's changed in the last 2 years. Exactly. Like, it could look so different, you know, a couple months from now. So who knows, man? Who knows? But hopefully things work out for you. You need to start thinking about going to some events at some point, though. Yeah, for sure. People will love your time and your resume is great. So, like I said, especially by that time, you should have no problem getting a job over here. Kia, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Any chance of flying to Indonesia? I think we did fly to Indonesia in the, I think, is Jakarta in Indonesia? I think we did fly to Indonesia for the Japan Airlines series, but yeah, we could get back there at some point. Start giving firm handshakes and rubbing shoulders. Exactly, man. Shaking hands, kissing babies. All these DEI qualifiers oversaturated the market. There's no proof of that. There's no proof of that. At least they say. No, it's just that they just hired too much too fast, man. Too much too fast. Hoping my Irish accent and wit will give me a leg up. It might, dude. Dude, there's a lot of, like, foreign guys. I noticed, I mean, my company has a lot of foreign guys, but, like, even, like, with, it's particularly the regionals, a lot of Australians, I feel like, worked on my girlfriend. Nice, dude. Just do whatever you did with her to the recruiters whenever you get over here. You'll be all right. What the? Jakarta is Indonesia. I missed that. Just subscribed yesterday. No worries. Well, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, it's in the A Pilot's Life Japan Airlines series. Dude, you want to talk about climbing like a dog? Dude, 800 feet a minute. Bittersweet memories landing in Jakarta and the flight sim. I think I had a pretty good experience. It was a pretty approach. Also going to get going over the verse in a day here shortly. I'm working on the Twitch rewards thing. Still learning this game since the gameplay is almost like the real thing. I'm still stuck in RFS. What's RFS? But yeah, I mean, it is pretty, you know, a little steep turn up here at 28,000 feet. Yeah, definitely a lot to learn and everything like that. So don't beat yourself up too much. Flight Simulator, the easy one. Oh, okay, I didn't know it was a thing. We'll get to 37,000. Let's see, there was a LUNAR 7 arrival. We do have an arrival in here. And it's going to be Inari transition and let's see the runway. What runway does everyone say? What's runway 7? 7 has an ILS, so I'll take it. ILS to runway 7 from Omaxi. We got about 200 miles to go. right, man, we're looking good. We can go verse of the day here. We got John 15:12. This is my commandment: love each other in the same way that I have loved you, man. And you know that means everybody. We got to love everybody, and you know the hardest people to love sometimes are ourselves, and Jesus does that perfectly, right? And he showed that by dying on the cross for our sins, and you know there was no, like, the way I always think about it is like, you know, we hold grudges on people that have, you know, offended us maybe once or twice or something like that, but we expect Jesus to forgive us for our sins and for our mistakes and everything like that. But why? It's like we hold a grudge on somebody who offended us once. It's like think of all the ways that we sin, all the ways that we fall short of perfection every single day, whether it be with your eyes or with a thought or with a word. Like, you know, one thing makes you fall short of perfection every day, and then all of a sudden you're falling short of the glory of God. You're missing the mark. By definition, you're sinning. So you need that Jesus to be your Savior every day while you're offending Him every single day. And so that's where this verse kind of speaks to me, in that, you know, it's calling us to forgive others. It's calling us to love other people the same way that He loves us, to forgive unconditionally, to love unconditionally, and to do those types of things. So yeah, tall task. Another kind of tall task yesterday's was also kind of a tall task, to pick up your cross and follow Him. You know, tall task yesterday, tall task here today as well, but worth it. You know, worth it when you do things God's way. We got 1,000 to go here, finally. Lip said, I like this because it's an easy flight, and the arrival to Montego Bay is pretty cool too. All right, man. Let's see. I'm curious to see about this this arrival. everybody roam about the cabin here. With our beautiful Slammer Air livery at our cruising altitude flight level 370. Okay, so I've got some stuff set up for Lunar over on Twitch, basically, because he's the only one that's ever over there. I'll update that. Okay. All right. I think we're good for now. I'm trying to figure out this YouTube banner. The YouTube banner is so ridiculously challenging for no reason. Let's see, the arrival into Montego Bay, the LUNAR 7 arrival. Right now we're passing over top of something here. What are we flying over right now? What is this place? I don't know. Some sort of Caribbean destination. Yeah, the airport looks like it's in a good spot. Have we? I feel like we've probably been here before, right? I believe that to be the communist Cuba. Cuba. Guys, give me just a minute here. I'll be back. I have to go sort a couple things out here before the end of stream so I can get ready for work. So I'll be back here in just a few minutes. Yes, I've returned. Hopefully I'm not too late here. Oh boy. Yep. Oh shoot, we're going slow too. Alright, we need to be screaming down. Everybody get those seatbelts on. Sorry, I got a lot to do and we got not a lot of time to do it here. Y'all about to witness something right here. Alright, so we got the ILS runway 7. Hardjaws, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hardjaws loves this verse. Hardjaws, we got some cool new stuff going on we got some cool new stuff going on over on the Twitch. We got some new viewer rewards and stuff. Level change board's out. Okay. I did the altitude intervene. I can level change it though. Yeah, let's keep that speed up. Boards are out. We'll auto brake to 109.5073 on the final approach course. 073. So we'll go ahead and set that up for us. 1850, so yeah, we'll take that. 305 on the mins, which is going to be, oh, PDMG actually goes a little bit quicker, which is nice. 305 on the mins, 1850 on the glide slope intercept at Apna. I don't know, where are we heading right now? Inari. It's good rec Apna if we can. Oh wait, no, this is good actually. This is good. It will give us some time to slow down. VNAV is crap in this case. Less automation is better at this stage. Bet that speed up to 300. Oh yep, there you go. Whoa, that's a little much. 300. Is that like the most you would do, or would you go up to, like, would you just keep following the red line? I love this. I feel like this is where, this is like, you love this. This is where you do this a lot, I feel like. 109.5 on the ILS, and then we can go ahead with flaps 30. There we go. 109.5073 final approach course. Everything looks good for us. It's just about getting the frick down, which actually we're doing pretty good. Just keep following it well. Up to 320 is my buffer speed. Okay. Well, we're in the sim today. How's 335 sound? We are cooking. I don't even think we really need to be going that fast. To be honest with you. We're gonna get down pretty early here. $18.75 is the CTAF frequency here. Anything gets more dicey? Anything more gets dicey? Okay. Where did it say 1875? We can go down to 3,000. Once you're below the path, keep her. Once you're below the path, keep her lit a bit, then bring the speed back. Okay. So basically kind of waiting on this, and then once we're kind of there, we can kind of chill with descending like a madman. Below the path to bleed the energy off. Okay. $10.11 on the QNH. Hey, we're in it. We're gonna end up being right on profile here. Can't even get it faster than 319. Let's get the speed brakes out a little bit less. $1,000 below. Okay. you're talking once the diamond moves above the line, right? Because it's saying we're 1,500 feet high right now. So once this gets up here. Once you're below 10,000, you can't, or you can go flaps 5, 220 knots and speed brake. Okay. Flap 5 and speed brake can give you 6,000 foot per minute on a good day. Jeez. Just saying that fast, you're killing everybody's eardrums. I'd be having words with the captain. Nah, I feel like we're not that bad, right? I feel we're 4,000 feet a minute. I mean, that's not terrible. I feel like, I don't know, is we're going to pressurize airplane? Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like it wouldn't be that bad. Alright. So we can start bringing the speed back. Start easing this climb out. This corner, it's going direct below LUNAR. I don't know what the deal with all this stuff is right here. Let's keep this coming down to 2,000 feet, and then we're just going to take the heading. We'll take something like this. We'll take like a 190. We'll take like a 190. And I don't know what it's doing here. Want to speed back to 250. We're good there. Speed brakes kind of go away. There's our lovely island out there. Yeah, we are chilling. Okay. Vertical speed, kind of just chill on the descent rate. And we could honestly even just level it off for a minute. We could just outhold right here at 6,000. Like 250? Okay. Back 220. I feel like we need to kind of keep it coming. on there. Might ever shoot the localizer. Okay. Speed or like more than a 180? Well, okay. That's just the same. I'm shooting for Anapa as the final approach fix. So I'm kind of just shooting for that. 180 is 2 miles before the turn? Okay. You think we can do 220 flaps 5, you said we can do? Flap 1? Okay. Moving all the way to flaps 5. Montego Bay traffic, Slimmer 931, about a 10 mile right or left base for runway 7, Montego Bay. Board's back in. Just like getting back down to 180 here. Flap 5 will give you plenty of drag. Okay, cool. Square up the base. Go 160. Start thinking about approach mode here as well. Maybe a little bit more drag. Bank as well. Approach on the standby. Oh shoot, it's right here. Okay. Glide slope's captured, so that's good at least, I guess. Oh, that's good. So we've got glide slope captured, so I'm gonna just kind of keep the turn. We'll do like a 120. 1 knot high shot should come in nicely. Yeah, looking good. We'll get the speed brake back away. That worked out. That worked out. Now we can just kind of enjoy the view a little bit here as we kind of roll out on the final. Where is the runway? It's somewhere over there, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Usually usually you shouldn't be able to do that. All right. 073 on the heading coming in. We're about a 10-mile final.
2,500.
Dang, it just like snapped down there for a second though. Start rolling the speed back a little bit more, maybe flaps 10. Oh, there's the runway. It's a Boeing option? Oh, that's interesting, okay. Yeah, right, of course. See, I didn't even really know it was an option. I thought it was just one of those things that just like, you just couldn't capture the localizer before the glide slope. 3,000 feet's missed approach altitude looks like. We're gonna have to hustle up once we get off the runway here. We got to go. Just take it down to Bravo and take the FBO. Yeah, we can throw the gear down. Flaps 15. Looking for our VREF speed, which will do +5. Actually, the VREF speed is 142, so we'll do 147. Maybe go to flaps 30. right, let's get some. Don't bug lower than the flat maneuvering speed. Okay. Yeah, I looked at that. I was like, I maybe shouldn't do that, but I knew I was getting out of it quick. Oh, I was saying some sort of hotel over there or something. Buildings disappearing on us. Let's get some landing rates in the chat, guys. What are we thinking? We've got the New Sky launcher up and running. We're going to go autopilot off and auto throttle off as well. Tip for the +5 is the width of the speed bug. Oh, okay. The bug is 5 knots wide. Okay, cool. Dang.
400. 100.
240, all right.
300 minimum.
On that. Oh, geez. All over the place here.
Glide slope. $100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh boy. Okay, it sounded soft. 273. Take that. What'd you say, 240? It's not great, but it is what it is. We'll get on the brakes ourselves here. And we'll make the right turn on Bravo, and we're just going to unfortunately have to take it into the FBO because we have got to go. Moderate traffic, Slimmer 931, clear ball runways on Bravo, taxi the ramp on Alpha, last call, Montego. Alright guys, welcome to Montego Bay. Oh wait, is this? I think this is the FBO right here. Yeah, it is. Well, like I said, guys, appreciate all the support. Shout out to everybody for being here. Shout out to Arrow for all the lovely insight once again, man. Congrats on getting engaged as well. We'll park it right, I guess we can just park it right on this line here for the building. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll try to be a little bit earlier. I shouldn't have to do some of the, I was messing around with the stuff before the flight with the channel stuff, so shouldn't have to do too much of that tomorrow. But appreciate all you guys for being here, man. And let's go ahead and get the APU gens on and the bleeds on, and we'll go ahead and kill the engines as well as the seatbelt signs. All that stuff is good to go there. And we'll kill the beacon light as well, and that'll stop the New Sky launcher. We'll close our flight. We'll see how we did real fast, I guess. Oh, I forgot about the taxi light. That's all right. We'll see what happens. Let's take a look at New Sky and see how we did here. 153 people, 15,000 bucks, and with perfect 10.0 on our first flight back, guys. We will definitely take that. Like I said, guys, appreciate you all for being here. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.